Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Doctor Strange, issue number 5. There's a lot to unpack here. First, let's start the right way. Talk about who actually made this comic book. Writer Mark Waid, artist Jesus Sayez, VC's Corey Petit on letters. Javier Garren and Dean White did the cover art, and Julian Totino Tedesco did the Cosmic Ghost Rider Versus variant cover. Designer Anthony Gambino, I don't know what he actually did. I wish that a word better than designer were used. Does that mean the logo? I don't know. But Doctor Strange was created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, and by Stan Lee's own admission, way more Steve Ditko than Stan Lee. So, Doctor Strange, this is a first appearance of his new weapons. One of them we get the name for. We get the name of his sword, which looks a lot more like a khopesh, a very large khopesh. It is not called the Sword of Strange. What it's actually called, brothers, sisters, alumni, you are more than welcome to leave spoilers in the comments below. But if you did not read this comic book, I'm giving you this forewarning. Don't scroll down into the comments. Don't do it to yourself. You want Mark Waid to explain it to you, because it's better than what I could do it, better than what these guys can do it. The way that the name comes out is one of those, oh shoot moments. And I'm just saying, if you look at the spoilers below, you're probably going to want to read the comic book even more. Then you read the comic book, you're like, I wish I didn't read the spoiler, because wow, this is so awesome. It's one of those experiences. It just makes perfect sense. I don't know what the glove that he uses is called, but it's basically like the glove of pimp slapping, because it's freaking awesome. And he's got new armor, which I imagine must be magical in and of itself. It looks like he made other things too, like a wand. I don't know if those actually functioned the way that he wanted them to or not. I don't know if he actually went with them. It might have been one of those failed things. He's like, no, let's just destroy this thing. I screwed up. But, dude, Waid has taken this book into a totally different direction that I never expected. I never saw coming. The comic book is very self-aware, because Mark has Doctor Strange say, I always say things, one of the curses I say is, damn me for a dilettante, damn me for a novice. And I never realized just how true to life those words actually were. And yeah, I feel like I've never read a single Doctor Strange comic book in my life after reading this issue, and basically this 5-issue story arc. I'm sure this is going to end here. I'm shocked at what next is going to happen. Hey, there's appearance of Bats in here. Bats the dog shows up. Nobody tell freaking Donny Cates he's going to make an astral projection character to come along and kill Bats again. But the idea is that this is obviously going in a really amazing direction. So if you thought that this first story arc was just going to be like a one-hit wow kind of thing, no, he's got a lot more planned. Waid has a lot in his bag of holding. All right, he's pulling out some crazy things. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And I'm going to say this about this run, about this time period that we're living in. There are many, many things that I think of to myself. I'd love to go back in history, go back in time and meet this person, see this thing being built, see this thing before it got destroyed, because I've heard about, like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and I'd love to have seen some of these amazing wonders, literally, of the world. One of the things I would absolutely love to do offhand, anytime somebody asks me immediately, what would you like to go back in time to do? I'd love to go back and see a Led Zeppelin concert when they loved each other, when they were friends with each other, when Jimmy Page just pulls out that, violin bowstring and just goes at it on his guitar, and John Bonham is still alive. I would love to see those days. I would love to see just one of those concerts in real life with my own eyes. But, we can't do things like that. What we can do is try to recognize those moments when they come to us. Now, some people are going to consider this silly. You might want to call me names. Yeah, your mama. All right. I've had far worse things than being called names. All right. So we're living in a time where great comic book stories are being told. New legends are being forged. We're living in a time when Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman is writing Venom. Are writing Venom, like I know English. We're living in a time when Mark Waid and Jesus Sayez are writing and drawing for Doctor Strange. These are critical times. These are legendary times. These are times when future comic book readers are going to say, man, I wish I was around when that story was still coming out issue by issue. And you can sit back and smile and say, youngster, Let me tell you how it really felt. These are amazing stories. This is an awesome time to be a comic book fan. Wow. And that's it. That's it. Okay, I'm moving on. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Oh, yeah, I didn't get the physical copy. I had to wait until 3 o'clock in the morning to get the Comixology copy because it turns out the 2 Venom books weren't the only ones that I accidentally forgot to freaking grab. So, what do you call it? I have to buy this one twice. Worth it. Worth it. More than happy to support the hell out of this comic book. And that's it. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.